popular narrative that India is one of the youngest countries in the world with over 600 million citizens under the age of 40 draws attention away from the fact that India is also a rapidly aging country with about 100 million citizens over the age of 60. Where there's a market, there's an opportunity, a really big one in this case. I'm Niret Alva. Welcome to India's Game Changers. Today I'll be taking you behind the scenes at an amazing startup in the healthcare space that's built a unique business out of providing healthcare solutions in the privacy and comfort of your home. The existing healthcare system in India is clearly overburdened, and drastic measures are needed to cope with the challenge. Treating patients at home is one way to reduce the pressure on existing infrastructure, with the added bonus of creating millions of new jobs in a country where unemployment is a huge issue. Portea, a startup in the home healthcare space, has completed almost 2 million home visits, treating over 120,000 patients, and raised over $46.5 million in funding in a little over 3 years since it was founded in 2013. Before I actually met the founder, I wanted to figure out what makes Portea tick. I checked out their business firsthand. A bit of hands-on in-person testing, if you like. What's special about their business? There's only one way to find out.
I'm Dr. Shefali from Portea Medical.
I have this pinched nerve on the right side, right? So numbness in the feet, and when you stretch and things, the hamstring seems to get the pulling.
We call it as a special test.
Okay.
To just rule out other things.
Okay.
Is it nerve or it's like trigger points you have. So just do with that, and then I can explain you what exactly is there.
Portea offers a wide range of healthcare services at home: physiotherapy, nursing, doctor visits, lab sample collection, even medical equipment on hire. Before Portea arrived at the scene, this was a largely unorganized sector. Patients who wanted to be treated at home needed to deal with a number of independent operators. This was both risky and cumbersome. Portea, on the other hand, offers a comprehensive, single-vendor home healthcare solution that struck a chord with thousands of patients across the country. Portea was founded in 2012 by Karan Aneja and Zachary Jones and acquired in 2013 by serial entrepreneurs Meena Ganesh and her husband Ganesh Krishnan. Today, Meena is the CEO of Portea and by all accounts the soul and driving energy behind the venture. Good morning, Meena. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, Niret.
What's the inspiration behind Portea?
In the healthcare space, what we found is that while there are large, well-established hospitals providing the tertiary care, outside hospital care is not really given that kind of importance, nor is it organized. I had my own personal experiences with managing healthcare of my parents post-hospitalization, and it was fairly traumatic. So those are some of the things which made me feel that here's an opportunity to really make a difference to people's health and hence their lives.
Tell us a little bit about the core team that set up Portea and the work culture of the place.
Very important to have the right people right up front when you start a business, and that's exactly what we did, and we are making a big difference in a lot of people's lives by ensuring that their health is taken care of. So every effort is made to ensure that everybody feels that what they're doing for the customer is something which is at the center of the universe, and I encourage people to come and share with whoever they want about whatever ideas.
Portea's home-delivered healthcare business has a solid technology backend that enables the business to scale rapidly. It has been developed in-house, underscoring how technology is a critical enabler for the business. Can you explain to us how technology is the backbone at Portea?
Technology is what gives us the ability to scale and also to ensure that the experience is consistent across a very large number of transactions that we do. We work with nearly 4,000 plus people. We are present currently in 16 cities and we carry out about 125,000 visits a month. Now with that kind of scale, managing the whole operations end-to-end requires a very, very sophisticated technology platform.
Meena, what kind of training do you all give your staff before they go into the field and are available to the customer?
There are two categories of people that come to us. One who are from the medical sector but have never worked in home care. So there the whole training is around orienting them to how it is when you work with people at their homes, at their convenience. Then there's a category of people who are not medically trained but have been trained to become patient caregivers. Now there the training is much more comprehensive. It takes many weeks for us to get them ready to do patient caregiving. That apart, everybody in the company needs to go through some basic training which is about what is the company about.
Okay, Meena, earlier you told us the kind of people you hire. Now let me ask you, what are the kind of people you fire? And yes.
There are 2-3 things that are non-negotiable. One is that, of course, if there's any integrity issue, then it's completely non-negotiable. Or if somebody does not have the right attitude to put the patient at the center of our universe. Like I said earlier, that's something which is super important for me.
We have worked on specific policies and specific initiatives to make sure that we get the best talent from the market and work on them, and also work with them regularly to retain them. In our case, one big challenge which we have is that our employees, especially medical professionals, are not in the office every day. So how do we engage with them on a regular basis? How do we create those engagement modules become very, very critical, and are in very good position today where all of these profiles see Portea as a very, very viable career option for them.
Portea's competition comes not just from other home healthcare providers, but from anyone offering healthcare services, including large hospitals and clinics. Portea mitigates this risk by partnering with large established hospital chains like the Manipal Group.
Data shows that people above 65 years of age have at least 2 or maybe 3 or 4 chronic disease conditions at one point of time. So they cannot be running to different doctors all the time. So that's the space where we find partners like Portea very helpful, where they can extend our reach to the patients while they are at their workplace or in their home. The way that Portea scaled up has been good for them, and it has been good for us also.
Tell us what a typical day is like.
Well, I get up typically at about 5:30 in the morning, then I do my workout, and then I'm here. Before 9 I'm at work. I'm extremely engrossed in the work. I don't go for tea breaks, etc. Everything comes to me. I leave at maybe anywhere between 5:30 to 6:30 and walk home. So that's the piece that I really enjoy. It just helps me unwind in the evening.
Portea, acquired by Meena and Ganesh in 2013. 2014 raises $9 million from Accel, Venture East and Qualcomm Ventures. 2015 raises $37.5 million from Accel, Venture East, Qualcomm Ventures and IFC International. 2016 completes 2 million home visits. Very impressive story, lots of investor confidence, lots of money in the bank. What's the big dream now with Portea going forward?
The whole healthcare space, and especially relating to chronic and elderly care, needs to be played out over a very long period of time. So we are here in this for a long term. We believe that we are changing how the consumers get empowered in accessing healthcare.
One thing you and Ganesh do so well is, getting into a business, being with it for a while and then sort of exiting, right? So is that going to be your strategy here, or is this more a labor of love for you?
It is certainly a long-term play and a labor of love. This is something that came up not just based on what I think is good, but what I've experienced in this whole health sector, the challenges that I have personally faced. So I see that this is a problem that every middle-class person and every middle-aged person is facing, either for themselves or for their family members. So we want to build this out to serve the whole country. So this is a long-term dream for me.
Meena, thank you so much, Meena, for sharing your story.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Meena, the woman with a Midas touch. It's incredible how Meena and Ganesh keep dreaming up new businesses and getting them off the ground with such amazing regularity. With Portea, they have challenges to overcome, especially in finding and training and keeping people to keep expanding their business. But if anyone can make a success of it, Meena certainly can.
Portea, heal at home.